Hello students, now I am going to discuss Cambridge A-level chemistry October-November 2023 paper 11 and 13 question number 21 to 40. Please subscribe, like and share my channel. Let's move. Number 21. A 5 gram sample of an anhydrous group 2 metal nitrates lose 3.29 gram in mass when heated strongly. Which metal is present? So this answer will be B, calcium. This type of question, group 2 nitrate, most of the answer will be calcium. So first you will start from calcium. You see, calcium nitrate, if you give heat, calcium oxide, nitrogen dioxide plus oxygen produce this 1 mole, nitrogen dioxide 2 mole, oxygen half mole. So first of all you find out moles of calcium nitrate, mass divided by molar mass of calcium nitrate, 164, calcium 40, nitrogen 14 times 2, oxygen 16 times 6, you will get 164. So moles of calcium nitrate 0.03048 mole. Now you see mole ratio, calcium nitrate 1, nitrogen dioxide 2, double, and oxygen is the half, 0.5. So moles of nitrogen dioxide, this moles of calcium nitrate times 2, because mole ratio 1 times 2. Then mass, number of mole times molecular mass of nitrogen dioxide. So as nitrogen dioxide gas, so it loses mass. Oxygen also gas loses mass, but calcium oxide is solid, so calcium oxide solid will not lose its mass, and only gas will escape, so gas loses mass. Now mass of nitrogen dioxide, number of mole into molar mass, 2.805 gram of nitrogen dioxide is lost during this reaction. Then moles of oxygen, half, moles of calcium nitrate divided by 2, because this ratio 1 times half. Moles of oxygen is the half of calcium nitrate. So NO2 means moles of oxygen, this mole divided by 2, this is the answer. Now mass of oxygen, number of mole into molar mass, O2, 16 times 2, 32. So oxygen mass lost 0.4876 gram. Now total mass lost, nitrogen dioxide plus oxygen 3.29 gram. So here metal nitrate loses 3.29 gram, that means this is the calcium nitrate, metal will be calcium, so answer is the B. Next, 22. In this question, Q represent an atom of chlorine, bromine and iodine. Chlorine, bromine, iodine. Whose explanation for the variation in volatility down the group? And you know, chlorine, bromine, iodine, down the group, group 17 or group 7, volatility decreases. Why? Because number of electron increases, So induced dipole, ID forces increases. So answer is A. Instantaneous dipole, induced dipole or ID forces between molecules become stronger. Why? Because the number of electron increases. As number of electron increases, instantaneous dipole and induced dipole increases. That means van der Waals force increases or ID force increases. B is wrong. Permanent dipole forces between molecules become stronger. No. This is wrong. The bond energy of Q become molecule decreases. The first energy of Q decreases. So answer will depend as volatility. So their ID forces increases. Then 23. Which statement about the halogens or halide ions is correct? B. Bromine does not oxidize chloride ions when added to sodium chloride solution, because bromine does not react with sodium chloride. No reaction. Why? Bromine is less reactive than chlorine, so bromine cannot displace chlorine. That's why bromine cannot oxidize chloride ion to chlorine. Why? Bromine is less reactive. So answer is B. Bromine does not oxidize chloride ion when added to sodium chloride solution, because bromine is less reactive than chlorine. Why is wrong? Bromide ions react to form a white precipitate when added to silver nitrate solution. No, bromide ion to produce pale yellow precipitate, not white. Fluorine atoms form cations by accepting electrons. No, fluorine as non-metal gains electron to form negative ions, not cations. Chloride ions are a stronger reducing agent than iodide ion. This is wrong. Iodide ion is a stronger reducing agent than chloride ion. 24. If ammonium cyanate is heated in the absence of air, the only product of the reaction is urea. No other products are formed in this reaction. What is the formula of the cyanate ion present in ammonium cyanate? So ammonium cyanate formula NH4CNO, ammonium positive, cyanate negative. So this formula will be OCN minus or CNO O minus. C is the correct answer. (25) Hexamine is a crystalline solid and used as fuel in portable stoves. The diagram shows the skeletal structure hexamine. So what is the empirical formula of hexamine? And first you count how many carbon. Here 6 carbon, 1 2 3 4 5 6 carbon. So hydrogen 2 4 6 8 10 12 hydrogen. Nitrogen 1 2 3 4. This is the C6H12 N4 is the molecular formula of hexamine. So this, if you divide by 2, C3H6 N2 is the empirical formula of hexamine. So this is the answer is the B. Then 26, the compound aspartame is widely used as a sweetener in diet soft drinks. Aspartame, this is organic molecule. Aspartame is chiral. There are no chiral carbon atoms in benzene ring phenyl group. How many chiral carbon atoms are present in a molecule of aspartame? So, how many chiral carbon atoms are present in a molecule of aspartame? So, here chiral center, no chiral center here, 1, 2, 1 group, 2 group, 3 groups, so 1 hydrogen is here, that's why 4 different group. This also 1, 2, 3 group, also there is a 1 hydrogen here. So there are 2 chiral center here. Next, (27). How many sigma and pi bonds are present in the molecule? This. So answer is the D, 19 sigma and 3 pi. So if you write the displayed formula of this molecule, this is the displayed formula. So pi bond, 3 pi bond, double bond, 1 sigma 1 pi, so 1 pi bond, here 1 sigma 2 pi, so total pi bond 3. And if you count, you get 90 all sigma single bond or sigma bond, so you will get 19 sigma bond, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You will get 19 bond. Yes, if you count, you get 19 sigma bond, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 sigma bond and 3 pi bond. Next, the hydrocarbon C17H36, this is an alkane, can be cracked. Which compound is least likely not form, least likely to be produced in this reaction? And you know, if you crack hydrocarbon, you will get shorter alkane and alkane. So this propane will form, butane will form, octane form, but here C6H34 least likely to produce, does not produce. Why? Because 16 carbon, 1 hydrogen, 36 hydrogen, 34, only CH2 group is lost. So CH2 group least likely to be lost. It may lose propene or butene or hexene, this type of molecule. Next, 29. Which compounds has an MR, relative molecular mass, 84, and will react with hydrogen bromide to give a product with an molecular mass 164.9. So if you count it, this 1 2 3 4 5 6 C6H12 hexene, if you count its molecular mass, you get 84. So when it reacts with hydrogen bromide will be added. So hydrogen 1 bromine 39.5 plus 84 hexene, because hydrogen bromide is added to carbon-carbon double bond. This molecule has carbon-carbon double bond, so one hydrogen will be added here and one bromine will be added here. Total hydrogen bromide mass will be increased. So hydrogen 1 bromine 39.9 plus C6H12 84, total mass will be 164.9. so answer will be D. C, there is no carbon-carbon double bond, so HBr will not react. This wrong. This cyclohexene 82 mass, if you count it, so this mass 80 more wrong. If you count mass of B, this is 98, not 84. So D is the correct answer. Beta-carotene is responsible for the orange color of carrots. Beta-carotene. So beta-carotene is oxidized by hot concentrated acidified potassium permanganate, and you know acidified potassium permanganate oxidize to produce different product: carbon dioxide, carboxylic acid, and ketone. Now you are asking, when an individual molecule of beta-carotene is oxidized in this way, many product molecules are formed. How many of these product molecules contain a ketone functional group? That means ketone. So when ketone will be formed, if carbon-carbon double bond carbon contain two alkyl group, two alkyl, is maybe methyl or ethyl, in that case product will be ketone. So here answer is 6. Why? You see, this carbon contains methyl group, so one ketone, and this carbon not methyl, only carbon, so 2. This carbon methyl and methyl, so 2, and 3 now carbon methyl, also another carbon methyl. This carbon methyl and methyl, 4. This carbon methyl, and this carbon methyl. So there are 6 methyl group attached to a carbon double bond, so you will get 6, a ketone functional group 6. But why others not will be formed? Because this methyl and hydrogen, this will be carboxylic acid, so only 1 2 3 4 5 6, you will get 6 ketone compound if this beta-carotene reacts with hot concentrated acidified potassium permanganate. Next, (31) 1,1-dichloropropane reacts with aqueous sodium hydroxide in a series of steps to give propanol. So which terms describe the first step of this reaction? And you know, haloalkane reacts with aqueous sodium hydroxide. This is Nucleophilic substitution reaction. So this is substitution reaction. Number 32, propanoic acid. Propanoic acid can be made from bromoethane. Propanoic acid contains 3 carbon. Using a 2-stage synthesis, which pair of reagent are most suitable? Answer is D, potassium cyanide. First, bromoethane reacts with potassium cyanide to form propanenitrile. 1, 2, 3. In this reaction, bromide ion is substituted by cyanide ion. Then hydrolysis of propanenitrile to form propanoic acid. So dilute hydrochloric acid is needed. Hydrochloric acid and water mixture is needed for a hydrolysis. So first of all, bromethane reacts with potassium cyanide. Reagent is potassium cyanide to form propanenitrile. Second step, hydrolysis of alkane nitrile or propanenitrile to produce propanoic acid. Next, 33. Alcohol X gives a yellow precipitate with alkaline iodine. Iodoform test. Which is the structure of X? So this is the secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol is this. Here CH3. Alcohol must contain CH3 CHOH group. That alcohol reacts with alkaline iodine to produce iodoform of white precipitate. So this contains CH3, this group, secondary alcohol group, but here no, CH3 no, so that's why answer is D. 34. When ethanol reacts with sodium metal, ethoxide ion are produced. Ethoxide ion. When water reacts with sodium metal, hydroxide ions are produced. So which statement about this reaction and the ethoxide ion is correct? Answer is A is the correct answer. Why? At the same temperature, the rate of reaction between sodium and ethanol is greater than that between sodium and water, because when ethoxide ion is formed, ethoxide ion is stabilized. That's why answer A is the correct answer. But hydroxide ion are not stable. (35) Menthol is a naturally occurring alcohol. This is the menthol. When menthol is heated with concentrated sulfuric acid, when alcohol dehydrated react with concentrated sulfuric acid, alkene will be product. Dehydration reaction or elimination reaction. The products form include compound T. What is the structure of compound T? You see, D is the answer. What is the structure of compound T? You see, if this carbon lost hydroxide group, here one hydrogen is lost, water form, so this bond go alkene, double bond here, I mean this double bond will be formed here, this lost. Now you see this double bond here, this molecule form. So if you write here card here, you write this line here, double bond, same thing. So D is the right answer. This molecule and this molecule same. Why? Just double bond moves here, same thing. Others A, B, C is wrong. So how? OS is lost and hydrogen is lost. Neighboring carbon to form alkane. Alkane. This is the same structure with D. Next, (36) which compound will produce a yellow-orange precipitate when added to 2,4-dinitrophenyl hydrogen? And you know, ketone compound, methyl ketone. So A is alkene, wrong. B is ester, C is carboxylic acid. This is the ketone. Carbon oxygen double bond. So D is the right answer. Next, (37) now 37, ethanol undergoes an addition reaction with hydrogen cyanide in presence of cyanide ion, which row identifies the type of reaction and the name of the product. And when aldehyde ketone reacts with hydrogen cyanide in presence of potassium cyanide, reaction type is nucleophilic addition reaction. So C is the correct answer. And product will be 2-hydroxypropanenitrile. You see, this is the reaction. When hydrogen cyanide reacts, oxygen, hydrogen will be added to oxygen, so OS, and cyanide will be added to carbon. So 2-hydroxypropanenitrile, its naming is 1, 2, 3 carbon cyanide compound is known as propanenitrile. Number 2 carbon contains hydrogen, hydroxide ion. So 2-hydroxypropanenitrile. Answer will be C, nucleophilic addition reaction and 2-hydroxypropanenitrile. Next, 38. The structure of X is shown. So X you see COO, I mean this is the COO ester. So what is produced when X is heated with aqueous sodium hydroxide? And you know, when ester is hydrolyzed aqueous sodium hydroxide, sodium salt of carboxylic acid plus alcohol is formed. So it will be break down here, this alcohol will be formed, then OS, bond, then CH2, then this carbon COONA, sodium salt, CO, then ONA, sodium salt of carboxylic acid plus alcohol is produced. So this answer will be C. This breakdown here, oxygen takes OS bond, alcohol, and this COONA, sodium salt of carboxylic acid, so COONA, C is the right answer. Next, this 39, the infrared spectra of compound L is, this is an alcohol, OH broad peak, you see, and their bond functional group and their infrared absorption range is given. So now you are asking what is the structure of L. So L is will be an alcohol. Why? A broad peak 3200 to 3600, and so C is the right answer. Why A is not correct answer? Here as CO, carbon oxygen bond, carbonyl group peak is absent, so A is wrong. B also aldehyde, means carbonyl group peak absent, so B wrong. C also carboxylic acid, CO group absent, so answer will be C, because broad peak alcohol broad peak, hydroxyl broad peak is present, so CO peak is absent, that's why A wrong, B wrong, D wrong. C is the right answer. Next, in a mass spectrum of compound J, the ratio of the height of M plus 1 ion peak to the height of the M plus ion peak is 4:91. Compound J forms a carboxylic acid when heated with potassium dichromate. That means compound J will be aldehyde or primary alcohol because it forms carboxylic acid. What is the compound J? Answer will be butanol. Now why butanol? At first you find out number of carbon atom, 100 divided by 1.1, abundance of M plus 1 ion divided by abundance of M plus ion. So if you calculate, this compound contains 4 carbon atom. So J contains 4 carbon atom, and 4 carbon containing aldehyde will be butanol. So butanol oxidizes by acidified potassium dichromate to produce butanoic acid. That's why A is the right answer. Butanol, why? Butanol is not oxidized. Propan-1-ol oxidized to propanoic acid, and propan-1-ol contains 3 carbons, so this wrong. Propan-nitrile also contains 3 carbon. That's why A is the right answer. Here, calculate here. Calculation is here, you see. Thank you, dear students.